Hello, Danhausen here. Danhausen here to let you know that you are watching Dre41 Gaming. They do video games of some sort. Who knows? Danhausen doesn't. But they are very nice, very evil, do time. And if you do not watch this channel, you shall rue the day.
What's up, y'all? It is your boy Drake41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, Spicy Dre. And yeah, it's 2025, man. It is another year. All right, first and foremost, I'm starting this one off. I'm putting it out there. Let me adjust my horror villains shirt. I'm starting this one off, keeping it real easy. I'm trying to get 50,000 subs this year, within the next 6 months. I need 50,000. I need 50,000. I don't know why. I just need 50,000. It is what it is. Like that's what we're doing out in these streets. We need 50K. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed, you don't even gotta watch the videos. Just subscribe. Just subscribe. Watch one video and then subscribe if you. I don't know. So basically, on this channel, what I want to do, it's gonna be 3 videos a week, maybe 4 on a Saturday or Sunday. But it's going to be a video Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The Wednesday video is always going to be something different other than wrestling. This is a predominantly wrestling channel. As you can see, I'm playing Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Now, oh, and another thing, just going to put it out there. The Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 video that you're seeing right here, the only reason why I'm using this is because I was recording it, right, for a different type of video, but no audio went through. So yeah, it was a situation where it was just like, I still got to use it. So let me just use it like this. You could watch the gameplay and just listen to me, or just listen to me and watch the gameplay, or just have the video on mute and just watch. I don't know. It's strange thing. So it's going to be a different type of game on Wednesdays. Wednesdays I'm going to play something different. So upcoming Wednesdays, eventually I will be playing the Punisher PlayStation 2 game. Then after that, I don't have a clue when I'm gonna be playing Wednesdays. I don't have a clue. But that's down the line. Like, you're not gonna see the Punisher on this channel for a little bit, because I already have some stuff that I recorded in 2024 that I'm playing now in 2025 on the channel. Mainly because I like to pre-record my videos maybe a month or like a month and a half. I got something on my tongue. Yeah, a month and a half, or maybe even like 2 months in advance. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to see is stuff that I recorded in 2024. Of course, with the retro games, those games you can play any type of time. It doesn't need to be that close. I also know WWE 2K25 is coming out soon, soon enough, in a couple of months. So of course, I'm gonna have to have like those. I think what I'm going to attempt to do this year is something that I've been talking about for so long. And it's a lot of juggling because I live a very busy life. But I think what I'm going to try to do is do more call showcases for the community, not so much mine. I'm going to slow down on the call creating. I'm just not like, you get to a certain age where it's just like, bro, I'm not about to sit there and be doing this all the time. Like, I'm got something like this. So I'm gonna leave it to the the younger generation to do that. I'm cool. Like, I'm not about to try to do that. But I definitely want to get back into my Dreamcast games, my Japanese wrestling games, the Giant Graham. I gotta beat Giant Graham. I gotta beat that game. But that game is difficult, man. Like, you only gotta do 10 matches. You only gotta do 10 matches. But those 10 matches to beat the game, hard as hell, man. But I'll get back into it. I promise you, I'll get back into it. Token Retsuden 4, I think I beat the game. I think I unlocked everybody. I feel like I did. I might jump back into it. I mean, I have it on my channel. Some new gameplay on there, so definitely check that out. But I might have to double check, but I think I unlocked everybody. But Giant Graham, I know I did. I definitely got to jump back into Kings of Colosseum 2. I got Kings of Colosseum Red and Green, but it's setting that up every single time to have both the rosters is stupid to me. I don't know. I don't like that. To me, it's just dumb. It's like once you save the roster, you shouldn't have to like jump back in every single time and like try to put the rosters back together. So King of Coliseum 2, I'm gonna put back on my channel. I'm trying to think what else. I'm looking at my games setup. I think All-Star Pro Wrestling 3, I definitely need to jump back on because I was playing the career mode in that, which is like Power or something. Power Make. Yeah, it's called Power Make, which you create a wrestler and you just go through and you unlock stuff. And I don't know, like I don't see a lot of people playing that game all the way through, and I feel like I should. Now, I don't know because I don't really dig too deep into on YouTube when I'm searching for certain things, but I try to look and see have somebody made a video or a playthrough of unlocking everything on like certain wrestling games or older wrestling games. Like Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 is like one of my favorite wrestling games ever. So I feel like I wanted to do videos on that, and I did. I just unlocked Akira Maeda. That should be running on the channel right now every Monday. So definitely check that out. Mainly, if not just to see how to unlock them or who I use to unlock them, just the commentary alone. I'm a mess. I'm a fool. What else do I want to get into? Also, I want to get into UFC Undisputed 3 or the mod that they have online. But I don't know, man. Like doing like the mods and stuff like on PC is hit and miss sometimes because I try to play what was it, Legends? WWF Legends Challenge 64. And I don't know, it keeps crashing on me. Like I didn't mess with nothing. I downloaded it correctly. All the textures and everything are in there, but for some reason it's just dumbing out on me. I might have to re-download it. So it is what it is. What else? What else we trying to work on? Like I said, also Ultra Pro Wrestling. I gotta check that out. Because I made a couple of statements about it in a past video, a Virtual Pro Wrestling video, and I definitely gotta check out like what they got cooking. Because I don't know if they're coming out this year. Are they coming out this year? But I definitely want to check it out because it's Aki inspired. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but as long as they got the gameplay right, I feel like they're good. As long as they got the gameplay right, they're good. We shouldn't be worried too much. What else for 2025? Here's what I'm gonna do, yo. Because the main thing I always try to do, especially when I'm talking to you guys, I don't try to like play y'all or be on some like goofy nonsense. I try to be 100% real with y'all. And I know like a lot of y'all are sitting there waiting like on the wrestling code, bruh. And I'm gonna get with the dev. I'm gonna bug the hell out of them to get something going for 2025. Like we got to get something going. Like this whole waiting thing and it being a passion project is cool, but real talk, let's get something out there. Seriously, because this waiting thing, like I get it, it takes time, and everything takes time, and it's not like some quick process to get like a game done. But it's like, bruh, it's been 3-4 years. Like, come on, like you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get a demo, something. You feel me? So, and I think another big thing with that is just getting the roster completed. And I feel like a lot of that, I don't feel like a lot of it weighs on me. I feel like it kind of weighs on me, mainly because the team is so small. So it's not easy to get a lot of the characters done. And then another thing that's a pet peeve for me is updated characters. And I feel like eventually I have to put myself in a position where I can't complain about it. I have to be the one to like really step up. So I definitely want to try to get into like character modeling. I definitely want to try to get into that. I know it's not going to be easy. But I think that will help the team overall with the process of getting characters done. And for me, being able to say, all right, people who signed on, who characters were completed 3 years ago, they get updated, because that's a big thing. Like that's a huge thing to get characters updated, because it's like you're gonna release a game with characters whose gimmicks are outdated. That's not good. Like I don't think that's good to have character gimmicks outdated from 3-4 years ago. Like that's not even cool. Like that shouldn't even be a thing. So I might have to try to get into that. We'll see with how much time I have. I mean, like I said, Joe, 40 hours plus for work, trying to find the free time for this, recording for the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like really like digging in and like, and then eventually like with my channel, when 2K25 comes out, I usually do like a call league, a call. I'm not gonna say it's like a call league. It kind of is, but it has like storylines and you know, it's like it's kind of almost scripted. So it's not like, oh, random winners, whoever win, things like that. Maybe sometimes I do that, like to be like, and it's called PWR, Pro Wrestling Revolution. I've been doing it since like 2018. I want to say like 2018. So it's definitely something that I'm gonna bring back to the channel. But it's not like a call league where it's like random. Like everybody's overall is 85. There's champions that roll over from each season, but it's like I don't want to make it seem like it's like random, like, oh, it's based on, you know, how you do your stats. Well, it is kind of based on how you do your stats, but it's also important to say like it's almost like how you would it's almost like watching wrestling on TV. There's storylines. There's certain storylines I want to put out there, certain like character arcs, things like that. So that's something I'm going to be working on too. And with me wanting to like kind of revamp a lot of like what PWR Rivals is, as far as graphics wise, stage wise, ring wise, it's going to be some work. So it's me being very busy. I'm putting so much work on myself. I'm sorry if I'm adjusting my neck. It's like, now I gotta lose some weight. I gotta shave some pounds off. Shouts to my eating. So yeah, that's something I gotta definitely work on and check out to make sure mine stand out, because that's another thing, man. I want PWR to kind of like stand out on its own. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing it for a couple of years. But I definitely want to make sure that like PWR is a league that people want to go to. And I know it requires me to like, when the game comes out, like start getting the league ready. And I know, like, here's the big thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start promoting the league. And then what I want to do is start downloading people like the first month when the game comes out. So at least then I have my roster set. And then I could start pre-recording PWR maybe 2 months after the game comes out. And then what I usually do is like pre-record episodes. And so eventually gets to like, I'm 3 months ahead. And then I'll start releasing episodes and then recording 3 months ahead and then release those episodes. And then it's like 6 months for a season. That's usually how PWR operates. So I do the stories way far in advance. So because I got to get the people to do their promos. They always got to do the promos, cut promos, things like that to build up to the pay-per-views that I do every month. But that's for another video. I'm not too worried about that right now because I just got to finish Saturday Night Slam Masters, the last pay-per-view for season 6.5, because when 2K25 comes out, that's season number 7. What else was I about to say? What other game I want to play on my channel? I got mad PlayStation 1 games. Oh, Anarchy Rules. I gotta beat ECW Anarchy Rules. I know people, for whatever reason, is my phone ringing? Where's my phone at? Oh, my phone's right there. All right, bet. I don't know what's going on. Let me check my phone, see if it's ringing. What's going on? No, it wasn't. Okay. I thought it was. I gotta beat ECW Anarchy Rules, yo. I gotta do it. This is something I really don't have a choice in. I gotta beat the game. I gotta beat the game. I literally don't have a choice. I literally don't have a choice. I have to beat that game. And the biggest thing for me, and the reason why I say I have to beat that game, is because for me, I never did. I never beat that game. Like, I don't think I ever unlocked anything in that game. Like, I beat Attitude. I gotta check Attitude too, see if I beat that game. Because I played it on the hardest difficulty. And I think if you play it on the hardest difficulty, you unlock everything, but it might be different. It might be on some, you gotta beat it in each difficulty in order to unlock everything. If that is the case, I can run through that game no problem. Like, literally, I cannot play that game for 20 years and still remember how to play it. As long as I'm using the created wrestling. Because I know how my movesets go and I know how I set up the controls to do the movesets. Like, other people will sit there and have to continuously pause the game. I don't have to do that because I know how I set my moveset up. And I make the game look easy. I make the game look. Other people will sit there and struggle, like these other YouTubers who do wrestling games. They will sit there and make the game look like it's super difficult when it's really not. Is the control scheme the best? No, it's not the best. It's not the best control scheme, but it's what we had at the time, and I'm nice at it. So I'm gonna beat it if I have to. Pause. So that's another thing that I gotta run through. I gotta run through Attitude if I need to beat it again. I need to double check. I gotta check and see because I feel like I did. I feel like I smoked that boots game. Smoked the game's boots. Yeah. Also I can go back on 2K14, WWE 2K14 for the 360. I have an ECW save on there that I can get wavy with. I can record videos for that. That could be on Fridays, potentially. I could bring that back for another ECW season for the 360 games. Damn, I got so much different videos I can do. It's not even funny. But yeah, I want to definitely do the UFC joint. The UFC joint is probably going to be a Wednesday video because it's not wrestling, but it kind of is, but it's kind of not. Here's my opinion, and you can agree with me or not. UFC Undisputed 3 is the best UFC game, point blank, period. Presentation-wise, roster-wise, gameplay-wise, game mode-wise, because they have pride in it. Now, and here's the dumbest thing that I don't even like, and I know I'm like going like all over the place, but this is a podcast, I can do that. It's fine. I don't like how in the current UFC game, like, they got pride fighters, but they don't have a pride ring. They don't have pride entrances. It feels like EA Sports just kind of, there's no soul to their games. Like, even with Madden, like, presentation-wise, it's okay, but it's missing so much stuff. Like, the soul of the game just isn't there. So it's like, for me, it's kind of just like, what are we doing? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So, regardless, I wanted to record UFC 5. Like, I play UFC 5. Like, I have the game. And I got a lot of, like, characters and, you know, purchased some of the characters and things like that. DLC, all that. But I can't put it on my channel. I just can't because, honestly, yo, I don't like the gameplay. I buy the game knowing I don't like the gameplay. But I just like the older fighters. The older UFC fighters, like UFC Undisputed 3, I think was prime UFC. That's when they had, like, in my opinion, like, they had like the best stars. And maybe because I was younger and more impressionable of the UFC, and that's when I watched it way more. Like, I watched UFC a lot back when UFC Undisputed 3 was out. So with that, I'm gonna play that again. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff coming to the channel, and 50,000 subscribers. I need 50,000 within the first 6 months of 2025. I need 50,000. I know that sounds crazy. Like right now, I got 17,000. Right now, I got 17,000. So y'all, you probably saying to yourself, Dre, you wildin', you bugging. I might be. I might be. But I need 50,000. I need 50. I need 50 by June. I need 50 by June. That's simple. I need 50. It is what it is. We gonna make it happen. Also, I'm going to be playing some older EA Sports games. Like people sit there and complain. Once again, I'm looking over at the games that I have, but I want to play NBA Live 2005. I want to play Madden 2005, and I also have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. I'm looking at those. I have those. Eventually, I will play those. I also got Rumble Roses too. I might get wavy in that. We'll see what happens. Yo, I got so many different games. It's not even funny. So many different games. It's not even funny. So I'm gonna get on those. I'm gonna get wavy on those. But yeah, to the chin. Oh, also, I said this before in another video. I'm gonna say it again. I got some new Aki games, so I'm going to do unlock videos for WrestleMania X on N64. I have Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 Freem Edition, which is basically an English patch. I'm not beating that. Like, I got Virtual Pro Wrestling, the stock game, already beat, everything unlocked. I'm not doing it again, just so it's in English. To me, that doesn't make any sense. It's pointless. I'm not doing that. I have No Mercy. I don't know if I will be trying to unlock stuff on that. I don't know. I might. Yeah, I'll do it. But here's the thing, though. That's down the line. There's so many different games I can play on my channel. And hopefully we get some new wrestling games coming out soon. This year. New wrestling IP games. Demos, something. So I'm holding accountable Virtual Basement. I know I work with them, but I'm holding them accountable. We need something this year. For the people. Like, I have the game on my PC. Like, I can't show you guys anything on it, unfortunately. Maybe I could. I feel like I could, because they did a demo thing, so I should be able to, right? Am I tweaking? I should be able to show the demo of what's on the wrestling code. We'll see. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission, I suppose. But yeah, I'm gonna bug the hell out of the devs for a Virtual Basement. I'm gonna have to, because what it's looking like right now, in regards to like new wrestling games, like I guess like well-known wrestling games in development, Ultra Pro Wrestling has to put out something this year. I feel like they will. I don't feel like that's a long shot. I feel like they'll be able to do that. But we gotta hold Virtual Basement accountable. Like, we have to, as a community. And even though I work with them, like I said, we gotta do that. And this is something that, I let them know beforehand. Like, bro, we gotta get something out there. Geez. We got to. We can't keep playing around. Like, bro, like, we got enough models done. Mocap has been 4 years, which, in my opinion, it shouldn't have been, but that's just my opinion. Like, that's just my opinion. But we need to get something out there. Something has to come out, bro. Something has to come out. Like, passion project or not, whether it's just a passion project or like a project that you're really like, you got to put something out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to see the characters. I want people to be impressed by the characters. And that's why I got to learn how to do ZBrush. I feel, and I think that's how the models are modeled in ZBrush. I need to like learn how to do that, because I feel like I can be more help utilizing ZBrush. Like, because like I said, it's a small team. The team is like a team of 10. Like a team of 10, honestly. So I want to be like a large factor in making sure this gets released, man. Like I said, man, I gotta learn how to do ZBrush. And so maybe I need to take some classes. Maybe I do. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Like get the basics and then start going from there. And then once I get comfortable with like faces and adding this, adding that, whatever the case is, molding the body, stuff like that, then we can get the ball rolling. Because honestly, bruh, like we need something out this year, bruh. Because this game was announced, what, 2020, 2021? It's 2025. It's 2025, geez. Like, you know, and it's like, well, you just got to get something done. We got to get something done. We got to get something done. Seriously, we got to get something done. So that's the goal. What else I want to talk about? Is there anything else I want to talk about? I got so many games I want to play on this channel. So, but Wednesdays I really got to figure out what the hell I like. I also got PC games on here that I'm gonna play on Wednesdays. But this is wrestling. We're gonna make sure call showcase. So I'm gonna hit people up on the community. I'm gonna hit people up on X. Now it's known as X. It used to be Twitter, because if you typed in twitter.com, it will pop up. Now twitter.com doesn't pop up anymore, so it's X. So on X, I'm gonna say submit your call. I'll do a review, let you know what I think can be changed, if it's all set, if it's good, give you some pointers, things of that nature. That's what I want to do on this channel. I want to build up the community, the call community. I want to showcase the call community. What else I want to do? I want to do that. That might take Wednesday's spot. That might take Wednesday's spot. So we'll see what happens with that. What else do I want to do? I want to definitely make sure that that I grow this channel. That's the biggest thing, because even though I do this part-time, I feel like this channel should be a lot bigger than what it is. And that's I feel like, because I kind of seclude myself into like what I'm doing as opposed to showcasing the community, I feel like that kind of stops me from growing as big as I can. So I feel like showcasing people's wrestlers, and also PWR is a good way that I use to showcase people wrestlers too. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing that, and I feel like once I get that down pat, I feel like the growth is gonna happen. Also promoting my channel. I don't do that enough. I just started doing that this year. Mind you, this channel was created in 2008. And don't get me wrong, I stopped like uploading videos for like mad years. Like I think like I started in 2008 and stopped in like 2009 and didn't start back until 2016. Okay, so I brought a dead channel back, literally from 300 subscribers up to over 17,000. And I took 7 years off. So I think that's pretty damn good. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grow the channel, showcase cause, uplift the community, do more videos where it's how-tos, face textures, because face textures is important. Listen, I feel like we all should be on an even level. So making sure the community has an easy way to do face textures, super important. So it's going to be stuff that you don't need to do on PC. It's going to be stuff you can do on your phone, and you can make textures. And it's going to be super simple. I'm going to make sure of it, and you should be good money. I want the community to be at a level playing field to where you go on community creations and you're not going through pages of stuff where it's just like, bruh, like, what is this? This is, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. So yeah, this video is coming to an end. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Other than that, y'all stay safe. Catch you on the next video. Later.